Most people searching for the best growth ETFs in 2026 make the same mistake. They chase last year's top performers and hope the trend continues. But here's what experienced investors know. Picking a growth ETF isn't about finding the hottest ticker. It's about building a repeatable framework. Welcome back. Today, we're breaking down exactly how to pick ETFs for long-term investing so you can build a growth ETF portfolio designed to compound for decades. This is ETF Investing 101, a simple strategy for beginners learning how to invest for the long haul. The first thing to check is the expense ratio. This is the annual fee the fund charges, and even a small difference, say 0.03% versus 0.75%, compounds into tens of thousands of dollars over a 30-year horizon. As Warren Buffett has emphasized, costs matter enormously in investing. Keep them low. Next, look at the sector concentration. Many growth ETFs are heavily weighted toward a single sector, which means if that sector pulls back, your entire position takes the hit. A well-structured growth ETF portfolio spreads exposure across multiple sectors to reduce that risk. Third, examine the underlying holdings and watch for overlap. If you own 3 different growth ETFs and they all hold the same top 10 companies, you're not as diversified as you think. Tools that show holdings overlap can reveal whether your ETFs are actually complementing each other or just duplicating risk. Fourth, don't ignore historical performance, but don't worship it either. As Peter Lynch once noted, the real key is understanding what's inside the fund, not just how it looked during the last bull run. Look at how the ETF performed across different market cycles, including downturns and recoveries. Fifth, consider the index it tracks. Some growth ETFs follow broad market indexes, while others track narrow thematic indexes that carry significantly more volatility. For a long-term set-and-forget ETF investing strategy, broader indexes have historically provided more consistent compounding over time. Now, let's talk about the power behind all of this: compound interest. Einstein reportedly called it the 8th wonder of the world, and when applied to low-cost, diversified growth ETFs held over decades, the math becomes genuinely life-changing. Historically, the U.S. stock market has returned roughly 7 to 10% annually over long periods, though past performance never guarantees future results. The goal isn't to find the perfect ETF, it's to build a system that removes emotion, reduces cost, and lets time do the heavy lifting. Growth ETF investing for beginners doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be consistent. If this breakdown helped clarify your ETF investing strategy, subscribe for more long-term investing content and hit like if it was worth your time.